Hey, Dark Horse Nation, hope you guys have had a good day. It is July the 10th, and guys, this month is flying by, seems like. Just want to share a few things with you all today. I just love this time of evening. The sun's starting to set, guys, and you see shadows on the side of the house, and I mean, just the ambience of this type of evening, guys. It's a whole lot cooler this evening, and just to show you what I mean, right here at 8 o'clock, 75 degrees, guys. Such a huge difference. And it feels good out here. You're not muggy. You're not sweating. I mean, this is nice. So, I've got a few things to talk about today. The economy, for one. My views on the flooding in Texas and New Mexico. A few thoughts of that. And so, yeah, guys, I mean, this past week or two, you know, as far as the natural so-called disasters go, have been crazy, so to speak. But I just wanted to start here and show you guys the shadows from the sun. And then we're going to go up the swing here so we can kind of watch the sunset together as I talk about what I'm thinking about the subjects. So, hang tight. And this weather's great. And we'll discuss this, you all. Alright, guys, I'm sitting back here at the swing. The sun's going to set here soon, and I need to be done before it actually gets sunset, because I've got supper in the oven. But my thoughts on what's went on here the last week or two, you know, in regards to Texas, you know, what's going on in New Mexico, all over the U.S. with these natural disasters, guys. It is a little bit beyond abnormal. There is nothing normal about what we have seen the last couple weeks, and there will not be anything normal as to what we will see in the future. I've been listening to reports, and you know, people have a lot of questions as to why there were no early warning systems put in place. And you know, sometimes that's just a hard, cold reality because of budgets, locations, that type of thing. That's just the way it is, you all. But here's my thought process. We all know that flash floods can happen at any time, guys. So you would think that after a while you would learn not to build your summer camps, your vacation spots with motor homes right on the banks of a river, especially a river that's fairly wide to begin with, guys. We have learned this over the years. It's not safe to do, okay? Now, my thing is, the amount of rain that fell in Texas, in that county. To me, even though they did not have an early warning system in place, especially there at the Camp Mystic, guys, after that first hour of hard rain, someone should have been in a four-wheel drive, driving down there and saying, look, you guys need to bail, period. You know what I'm saying? That would have been the proper way to deal with that. And guys, I'm telling you, as wide as that flood was, if you look at the aerial, even if they would have had sirens going off, would they have known how far to go outward beyond the river's banks? No. I mean, it would have been impossible, basically. But if they could have got the people out of the cabins, out of the mobile homes, got those guys, 1,000 yards out from that river, it could have made a difference in the amount of lives saved. And that's just my opinion. Okay? So, yeah. There are faults and mistakes to go around. The faults are these camps that build right on top of a river. You should never do that, guys. And the weather service, local weather service, should have said, look, this is out of hand. Let's get people out here. Let's get someone out here, Forest Service, someone, to get down there and say, look, you guys need to leave now. Not wait until 2 hours later when it's too damn late. That should not have ever happened. So yes, government, the local government can be faulted for that mistake. But yet, the people who own these facilities, these camps, they're at fault too for building right on top of a damn river, guys, because Mother Nature is unpredictable. You do not know what she may do. You have to have that in the back of your minds. And guys, when you send your kids to camp, yeah, I've sent my kids to camp and I worried about their safety. Even after going to check the place out, you still worry about it, And you have to make that choice whether to do that or not. So, the thing about the flash floods, yeah, we do have climate issues, guys. Can you blame it specifically on modern industrial evolution? My thing is, guys, for thousands of years, the entire planet goes through changes. We go through heat spells, we go through droughts, we go through ice ages. That is just the natural order of things. And yes, I'm sure we contribute to some of that stuff as far as killing the ozone, putting too much crap up in the air. Yes, we do contribute to that, guys. But my thing is, as we evolve, the world will change all the time. And we have to learn how to adapt to those changes, guys, because if we don't, we will not survive, and that's all there is to it. So, that's my thoughts on that. I've been watching the interviews, and I've watched that Texas sheriff, or whatever he is, try to say it's not as easy as pushing a button to set an alarm off. No, you knew what the weather had been like the last little while. The ground was already wet. You got a soaking rain. That first hour, someone should have had enough insight to say, look, we've got to get to these people at these camps, at these bases, and say, look, you guys need to get out now. Not wait until 2 hours later until the flood had started, guys. We have technology to keep up with this crap. So that's all I'm going to say about that. It's sad. I'm so sorry, to all the families who lost loved ones. That could have been handled differently, in my opinion. Okay? So I hope they can find all the missing people, and like I say, it's just I hate to see something like that transpire, because a lot of that could have been avoided. Okay. So my next tidbit that I was thinking about, I was hearing someone on social media talk about Trump saying something about you being able to use your rent history to prove that you were stable enough and consistent enough with your rent to be able to put that towards buying a home. They should give you credit for doing that, because rent is so freaking outrageous, guys. I mean, if you're paying $2,000 a month in rent and you pay it consistently, and then you're trying to buy, let's just say, if you can find a home for $130,000 and you can get a mortgage for $1,500 a month, $1,600 or $1,700 a month, and but yet the banks do not want to take a risk with you, even though you've been paying the higher rent fees. It's crazy. That doesn't make sense to me. But of course, a lot of things don't make damn sense. It started with the auto industry. That's where all this crap started. When everyone here in America started letting these auto manufacturers build trucks that cost more than a home, that's where all this crap started from, guys. I mean, why in the hell would you pay $65,000, $70,000 for a damn pickup truck when a house you could buy for $65,000, $70,000, $75,000? Now, I ain't talking about mansions here. I'm talking about an average home. That's where this crap started. Corporate greed. That's what it boils down to. Corporate freaking greed, guys. So what needs to happen is, the auto industry, these prices need to come down. The home prices need to come down. It's ridiculous. So your average working person who is only making $20 an hour can afford to buy a damn house and support his family or her family. Everything is set up, guys, for the rich. Everything is set up for the stockholders, and that's what this country is based on. They may tell you they want to help the middle class or even maybe the poor, but that's just total crap. It's all about the rich getting richer, and that's all it will ever be. That's all it will ever be. They're okay with you busting your ass on 2 jobs to pay $2,000 a month in an apartment, your 3-bedroom, whatever it is you need for your family. They're okay with you throwing your money away to do that. It's just making these people who own these damn townhomes, all these apartment complexes that they just throw up in cow pastures everywhere, it makes them rich. They don't care if you own a home or not. They don't care. So my thing is, guys, the economy sucks. And that's all there is to it. Yeah, I'm going to make some people mad, as always. I seem to stick both feet in my mouth sometimes, but that's the hardcore reality, and somebody needs to state it as such. Okay? My thing is, do what you need to do, guys, to provide for your family. Stay strong. Hang in there. And if you do get the opportunity to buy a home, do so. Okay? Do so. But things do not have to be this complicated. They do not have to be this hard for Americans in this country. It shouldn't be that damn hard. Alright, guys. I guess I've said what I wanted to say today. I hope you all have a great end of this week. Tomorrow's Friday. We'll be back on into our weekend here before you know it. You guys stay safe. Be blessed. Please like, subscribe, share, guys. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime, but it help me out. And all I want to do is just try to get my opinion out, and if it helps one person, then I've accomplished what I have wanted to accomplish. And with that, guys, you know me, I'm sitting out here watching my beloved sun go down, and it's setting as we speak, and I'm gonna have me a little sip of that. And what do we say? Dark Horse Nation. Damn. That's good. Alright, guys. Take care. Have a blessed night. And I'll catch you later.